Alright, so let's talk about question number 6. Given that y equal to ln of 2x square plus 5 is available, find dy over dx. Okay, so find dy over dx. So how can we find dy over dx, which is derivative of ln actually? So the function is available y equal to ln of 2x square plus 5. So I want to find dy over dx. Everyone knows how to find dy over dx. So 1 over x 2x square plus 5. 1 over box. Everyone knows. 1 over this term. And further take the derivative of this term in numerator separately. So what is the derivative of 2x square plus 5? 2 to the 4, 4x. Exactly. So the derivative of 2x square plus 5 will be 4x. So that is the derivative of this function actually. I don't think there is an issue. Let's move forward. A curve C is an equation available where k is positive integer. Okay, k is positive integer and k is greater than k. Given that integration from 1 to k fx is less than 7 ln of 8, find the greatest possible value of k. Remember, k is an integer and k is a positive integer, which k value is greater than actually 1. So what we can do? So that part is actually related with integrational part. So let's use this given information. First integrate to the left hand side from 1 to k. And fx, put fx beta function 21x divided by 3x square plus k. So everyone knows how to integrate fractional function in integration. Fractional function, there are two possibilities in fractional function in P3. The first one is the fractional, you can check that is improper form or proper form. And the second thing is you have to check, can we convert into log function or not? That is the main problem. It's not an improper form because beta, the power of variable in numerator is 1 and denominator is 2. So the maximum power of variable in numerator is 1 and the maximum power of variable in denominator is 2. So that type of form is called proper form, not improper form. So that's why you can't apply improper idea in this question. Now the next thing is I have one remaining thing, which is logarithmic form. Everyone knows how to convert into log form. There are two conditions. The first one is the denominator term should have the whole power 1. That is the first condition. Yes, first condition is satisfied. And the second condition is the derivative of box should be present in the numerator. What is the derivative of box? The box is 3x square plus k. The derivative of box is 6x. The derivative of k will be 0 actually. 6x. So 6x is present in the numerator or not? You are thinking, sir, it's not present. So beta, you can see x is present, so you have to multiply with only 6. So can I shift 21 outside the integration? X over. So what can I do? I have to multiply with 6 and divide with 6. Now the derivative of box is present in numerator. Can you see? So the three things will disappear: integrational sign, 6x and dx. So 3 twos are 3 sevens. 7 over 2, the integration of this function will convert into ln of box actually. ln of box actually. And box is actually 3x square plus k. So please remember this idea. We have already talked about this idea in notes actually. The box of denominator, the derivative of denominator term should be present in the numerator, then that type of function can be converted into log. But the problem is that the whole power should be equal to 1 actually. So there are two conditions, be careful. So after that you have to remove three things. The first one is integration sign. The second is box, the derivative of box. The third one is dx symbol. So let's apply upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. Now further what can I do? ln of 3k square plus k can't be added. So write it as it is, minus 3 plus k. Further what can I do? I can apply a property of ln a minus ln b equal to ln of a divided by b. Can you take k common from numerator? Yes, we can. When you will take k common, that will be 3k plus 1, and that will be 3 plus k. It can't be simplified further actually. So anyway, that is the answer of left side. Let's substitute. This is less than 7 ln of 8. Apply property, 7 can be shift to the power of 8. If you don't want to apply property, so you can see the 7 can be cancelled out. So 1 by 2, 3k square plus k divided by 3 plus k ln of 8. So let's shift to in another side. So it will become 2 ln of 8. Shift to the power of 8 according to property of ln beta. I hope everyone knows. Ln of 8 square. So now the ln can be cancelled out. Everyone knows from P2 idea. So what can I do further? That is the remaining term in this part actually. 8 square is 64. Shift 3 plus k into another side. 3k square plus k. 64 times 3 plus 64k. Yes, hello, hello. Keep your eyes on the screen. Minus 64 plus k minus 192 less than 0. So it will become minus 63k and minus 192 actually. So this is quadratic inequality. If it can be simplified, yes, you can divide with 3 beta. If you don't want to further simplify, it's okay. Answer will remain same. So 3 twos are, 3 ones are, and or 4. Perfect. I think everything was okay over here, as you can see. All right. Perfect. So it can be factorized or not. I think it's difficult to factorize if I'm not wrong. So you can apply quadratic formula minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So the values of k will be so the value of k will be okay. So first you can write with positive and second you can write with negative sign and put in calculator to get the answer. Because I want to find the value of k is an integer because k is integer. So be careful. That is the answer. Everyone know that is not our final answer because the question is in quadratic inequality. How to solve quadratic inequality? I hope everyone knows the graph would be smiley face. So let's make an smiley face and it is going to intersect to the x-intercepts at minus 2.7003 and 23.70. So which part should I need to shade? Less than means I have to shade this part. So the answer will be k will be the less than of 23.70 and greater than minus 2 points. That is your final answer as you can see of this quadratic inequality. Note for the question, be careful. So k is actually, as you can say, k is actually greater than means this side greater than minus 2.7003 and k is less than 23.70070 only, as you can see clearly. Perfect. So which is the common part, as you can see, which is the common part? That is a common part for both of them. For this common part, please check the greatest value of k. K is an integer. Greatest value. What will be the value of over here? 23 and then 22 and then move on to the left side. Exactly like this. And here the value of x will be minus 2 actually. So which is the greatest? The greatest value of k will be 23. Be careful. That is not a greater value, as you can see. Minus 2 is not a greater. You have to figure out the greater value of k, which is an integer. K is an integer, k is not decimal. So we need to find the value of k, which is greatest actually. Perfect.